And here we have the match highlights. The first final of the XPL, won by Ellerstina, 15 goals to 12.
Wow.
Las Monjitas. What a match we saw.
That was the angle that Hita achieved. That's unbelievable. There's no angle to hit that ball there. And then we could see Sapo Cassette, one of the finest players of the world. Sapo is a very, very, very trained player. He's so good. We had a thrilling game and we enjoyed this. This was big fun. This format is just beautiful.
Yeah, it was spectacular and it was great. We saw so many long shots, but we saw 2 double pointers. In the second Chaka, Sapo scored from beyond the 80-yard mark to claim 2 goals for Las Monjitas, and Polito followed him closely in the third, scoring a fantastic goal from outside the 80-yard mark to claim 2 goals for Ellerstina. And then, Las Monjitas tried again and again, and so did Ellerstina. They couldn't quite get it, but we saw some fantastic goals.
It was so fantastic to watch some delicate players like Polito or like Facu Pires, but also having the power of Hilario Ulloa. That was so good. We also had the youth of Tommy Panelo
and the Castagnola brothers.
And the 2 Castagnolas are just unbelievable. Hita Castagnola for me was one of the rookies. For me, he was the best player ever, and I'm really happy to have watched this game of him.
Yeah, and there we can see the number 3, Ellerstina, Bartolomé Castagnola. He was awarded MVP of the match. He's only rated at 7 goals, but MVP isn't
rising fast.
Exactly, he's rising fast, and it doesn't matter. It's not based on handicap. It's how you perform on your set handicap. So even though there were 4 10-goalers on the field, he was given MVP at 7 goals, and he has such a future ahead of him.
I think there's going to be some handicap changes by the end of the year, especially with this kind of level. I think some players are going to be raised.
Yeah, there was a lot of talent on the field.
Yeah.
So much talent, and as we said, we had 4 10-goalers. The XPL has ruled that you're allowed a maximum of 2 10-goalers per team, and we saw the maximum number 4 on the field. It was just fantastic.
And we saw the best horses in the world. This is important to mention. There are no other horses, and the horses played by the players of Ellerstina and Las Monjitas and any other team that played the XPL, because this is it. This is the moment that you have to put the best horses in order to win. If you don't do it, you just don't get, not even to the finals. You can't get anywhere.
Yeah, and guys, let's talk about Facundo Pires. I mean, he was everywhere on the field. He was playing it back, but he was scoring goals like crazy. He was making plays. He was in midfield. And, speaking to Russo Hegi, Las Monjitas' coach before the game, he said the secret to the match was to take Facundo Pires out of the play. They wanted to have 2 players on him at all times, and I think that's kind of where Las Monjitas struggled and didn't go all the way, because Facundo Pires found space. He was by himself. He managed to take the ball all the way to goal. But that's what makes him 10 goals.
Yeah, that's experience of a 10-goaler. Has been 10 goals for the last 14 years or so. So he has the ability of setting the team, arranging the team, marking and doing everything that's requested for a team to win a tournament like this. You have to have somebody that coordinates and is a real captain of the team. And that's Facundo.
Yeah, and there we can see Polito Pires on the field. I think the performance of Polito, he's such a talented player, but sometimes he comes out with all guns blazing, and today he did so. He performed so well, and he really made the difference for his team, I think.
And not only did we have talent on the field, but check out the camera work. I'm loving those slow-mo, the shots from the air. XPL has really put a lot of hardware into this. And there we have images of the celebration. Thank you so much for joining us.
Amazing.
This was XPL for everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
We have our champs,
Bye.
Ellerstina.